It was so clouded and complicated with so much of my past.
She didn't name names, but Jennifer Lopez made some comments in her new Amazon documentary that have fans connecting the dots to Diddy. After breaking up and getting back together many years later, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez seem to finally be happy and secure. They finally got married in 2022, after first getting engaged some 20 years earlier. Before finally settling down, Lopez's tumultuous love life was tabloid fodder for decades, even before she met Ben. And according to her 2024 documentary, The Greatest Love Story Never Told, some of those relationships were outright abusive.
There were people in my life who said I loved you, and then didn't do things that were kind of in line with the word love.
A bit later in the film, Lopez describes a discussion in which a therapist asked her what she'd do if it was her daughter in an abusive relationship. She said that it would be easy to tell her daughter to leave and never look back, but for herself, it was complicated, quote, like looking through fog. Lopez then detailed some of the abuse.
I mean, I was never in a relationship where I got beat up, thank God, but I've definitely been manhandled.
Lopez doesn't say who manhandled her, but she does call how she was treated rough and disrespectful. Given the recent news about him, fans online are speculating the abusive partner she's talking about was Sean Diddy Combs, whom Lopez dated on and off between 1999 and 2001. After Page 6 reported on Lopez's comments, the article was shared in a thread on the FOMOA gossip Reddit page. More than one person suspected Diddy. One commented, "Considering a bunch of allegations of P. Diddy are coming out, I wonder if there's a connection to speaking out publicly now. Either way, I hope she's doing better now." A number of Diddy's exes and associates have come forward in recent months to accuse him of rape, drugging people, sex trafficking, and more. His former longtime partner, Cassandra Ventura, sued the mogul in November 2023 and settled her suit the day after it became public. Since then, 4 more suits have been filed, 3 by anonymous accusers, one of whom says she was 17 when an alleged assault took place, and one by producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones. Some Reddit commenters noted that Lopez's mention of her daughter muddles the timeline a bit though. Lopez didn't have her 2 children, boy and girl fraternal twins, until 2008, with then-husband Mark Anthony. A few Reddit users guessed that Anthony was the person Lopez was talking about. Lopez and Anthony married in 2004 and finalized their divorce in 2014, though they were separated years before that, in 2011.
It's so funny how life is like that sometimes, and you're having tremendous highs, and at the same time you're going through probably the worst moment of my life.
Lopez has never directly accused Anthony of abuse, but she did write something similar to what she says in her documentary in her 2014 memoir, True Love. She wrote, "I've never gotten a black eye or busted lip, but I have been in relationships where I felt abused one way or another. Mentally, emotionally, verbally. I know what it feels like for your soul to be diminished by the way your loved one is treating you." Note that she wrote relationships, plural. Her remarks in the documentary also seem to indicate more than one abusive relationship, so some of the commenters in the Reddit thread guessed that more than one of Lopez's exes engaged in the behavior she discussed. If you or anyone you know has been a victim of sexual assault, help is available. Visit the Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network website or contact RAIN's National Helpline at 1-800-656-HOPE. That's 1-800-656-4673.